6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The OIC Extraordinary Summit in Istanbul has called upon the United Nations Security Council to ensure accountability for unchecked Israeli crimes against Palestinian people. A meeting of the National Security Committee presided over by the Prime Minister is in progress in Islamabad. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control held protest demonstrations against the Indian Prime Minister's visit to occupied Kashmir. In Iraq, the final results of the parliamentary elections have confirmed victory of the alliance led by Muqtada al-Sadr. And now the news in detail. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation Extraordinary Summit in Istanbul has called upon the United Nations Security Council to ensure accountability of unchecked Israeli crimes against the Palestinians in Gaza. In a communique issued after the summit, the OIC urged the Security Council to uphold its legal obligations and provide international protection to the Palestinian people against the Israeli atrocities that are being carried out with impunity. The OIC summit called for dispatching an international protection force to Gaza to put an end to the Israeli brutalities. The communique also called for immediately establishing an international independent committee of experts to investigate the Israeli crimes in the Gaza Strip. Addressing this extraordinary OIC Istanbul summit, Prime Minister Shahid Khan Abbasi expressed Pakistan's full solidarity with the Palestinian people in the face of unbridled Israeli tyranny. He called upon the OIC member countries to unify their ranks and evolve an effective response strategy to deal with the prevailing situation. The Prime Minister said latest massacre of innocent Palestinians represents yet another brazen chapter in the 70 years of injustice to the people of Palestine. A meeting of the National Security Committee has begun in Islamabad. Prime Minister Shahid Khan Abbasi is chairing the meeting. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control held protest demonstrations against the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the occupied valley. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Srinagar today to inaugurate Kishan Ganga Dam. In occupied Kashmir, Black Day marked by complete shutdown was observed today in protest against the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the territory. All shops and business establishments remained closed while traffic was off the road. The call for the strike was given by the joint resistance leadership comprising Sayyid Ali Gilani, Mirwais Omar Farooq and Muhammad Yasin Malik. Rallies and protest demonstrations were also held throughout Azad Kashmir to condemn the massive human rights violations by the Indian military and paramilitary forces in occupied Kashmir. In Muzaffarabad, the protest demonstration organized by Pasban-e-Khurriyat Jammu and Kashmir, an international forum for justice and human rights, was held at Burhan Muzaffarwani Shaheed Chowk today. In Iraq, the final results of the parliamentary elections have confirmed that the alliance led by Muqtada al-Sadr has triumphed. Muqtada al-Sadr's marching towards reform bloc has won 54 of the 329 seats in the parliament. The Conquest Alliance is in the second place with 47 seats, while the Victory Alliance bloc of Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi is placed third with 42 seats. Muqtada al-Sadr now faces the challenges of forming a governing coalition. The European Union has assured Iran of its commitment to salvage the nuclear deal despite American decision to exit and reimpose sanctions on Tehran. The assurance was given by the European Commissioner for Energy and Climate, Miguel Arias Canete, during a meeting with Iran's nuclear chief Ali Akbar Salehi in Tehran. He said the European Union also hopes to boost trade with Iran. Russia has unveiled the world's first floating nuclear power station in the port city of Murmansk today. Constructed by the state nuclear power firm Rosatom, the 144 by 30 meter ship holds two 35-megawatt nuclear reactors. It will be primarily used to power oil rigs as Russia pushes further north into the Arctic to drill for oil and gas. The country also needs electricity in the far-flung locations. Britain's Prince Harry and American actress Meghan Markle were married at a ceremony at Windsor Castle today. They were pronounced husband and wife by the Archbishop of Canterbury. The couple exchanged vows and rings before the Queen and 600 guests at St. George's Chapel. Following their marriage, the couple will be known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.